So stop trying to understand everything. Stop trying to understand the things that you're learning. Stop trying to understand the definitions of everything that you're doing. So for example, if you're learning AI and you don't know what Claude Cowork is, fuck it. You don't need to know what it is. Just go use it. Just download it and start typing into it. If you don't know what an MCP is, I still can't remember what an MCP is. Something about a protocol. I don't give a fuck. Shit, all I know is that it helps me talk between two different programs. So it's just basically like a connector. And that's what they started calling it in Claude. If you don't know what an IDE is, and that's not the things that blow up on the side of the road in the Middle East, it's kind of like a program where you can link in Claude Code and see kind of what it's thinking. I don't know what IDE means. All I know is that I can kind of see what Claude's thinking, so that way I can stop it when it's going the wrong way, where in the app you can't really see it thinking too much. It says it's thinking, but it doesn't tell you what it's actually thinking. I don't know what a CLI is. I have no idea what that means. All I know is that it is a way for me from one app to talk to another app. So for example, if I have a website and I need to make a change, I just ask Claude Code to do it. And instead of him, giving me a code and saying, hey, go put this code into line 1, it just goes and finds wherever that is, because I have either MCP or a CLI connected to my website provider. If I need to change my pricing program on my website, I just tell Claude Code what to do, and it goes in and it actually said, okay, you need to go do this and this and this on your website, go do this and this and this on Stripe. And I said, hey, don't you have like a CLI or an MCP connected that can do that for me? Oh, let me check to see what I got here. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Let me do those fixes for you. And I mean, you just got to jump into it. You just got to start using it. There's no real tutorial. I mean, there's tutorials out there on how to do specific things, but they're so basic. I mean, it's just like, go to this site and download this, type this in and hit enter, and then let the AI do its thing. You gotta just stop. You don't have to use AI. You really don't. It's not for everybody. But it is gonna take a lot of white collar jobs. It does really good at stuff that people who go to college learn how to do, and it's gonna be taking that. I do it for fun. I mean, I do have a business that I built off of it, and I built it in probably like 2 weeks. Built the website in like 2 days. Wrote a few albums using AI, and like 4 albums in 3 weeks. I mean, if you want to do stuff like that, I don't have a lot of time. I'm a dad. I'm in my 40s. Look at I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I got housework to do. I don't have all day to be doing everything manually, and why would I want to do it manually? So just don't worry about all these terms. It is confusing to me too. It should be confusing. These are acronyms. These are techie acronyms. The people who understand this stuff, these are the people who go to like school for computer code, and even they know that their jobs are going away because nobody really needs to understand how things work anymore. Just like we don't need to understand how electricity works, we don't need to understand how AI works. We just need to flip switches, right? So can you imagine like trying to understand how electricity works before you turn on a light, and being afraid to turn on the light because you don't understand exactly how electrons move from negative to positive or positive to negative. It's just crazy. So you just need to start downloading stuff. And yeah, you know what? Sometimes you have to pay a little bit, but don't bitch about paying $20 a month when you spend $20 on your lunch. It is so much more worth it to pay $20 for ChatGPT or $25 for Grok, or pay $200 for Anthropic and just go like buck wild, letting it build stuff for you. And I've seen a couple videos lately where people are like being really, really mean to the AI. They're just like, no, fuck you, don't ever do that again. You're a dumbass. I asked you to do this, and it gets shit done. It really does get shit done. I actually wrote a quick little PDF on how to be more assertive with your AI, and you don't have to be so nice. But then I realized, I kind of like being nice. That's just in my nature. And I watched another creator. I don't remember his name, but he's pretty cool, and he's super nice in his prompts. And I said, I think I'm gonna be nice in my prompts. But yeah, you could definitely just talk back to it and say, I think you're completely wrong. We did this the other day, and you did it perfect. Oh yeah, I remember now. Oh, my bad. Blah 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 blah. So this rant is just to tell you, Stop trying to understand AI. Stop trying. I mean, and this goes with anything in life. You don't try to stop trying to understand music if you want to learn how to play drums. You don't need to know about notes or any of that stuff. You just need to get down and start playing a beat and get that muscle memory, and then you can learn a little bit more. At least that's the way I learned. You know, I'm self-taught. So stop trying to understand AI. Don't think about what the difference between ChatGPT and Grok and all these things. Just download them. Just download them. Think of them as like video games. Hey, everybody's playing this video game. You download a Candy Crush, right? You download a Tetris. You download Poker Stars or whatever. You start using it. You start playing it. You start getting addicted to it because it's rewarding. Stop trying to understand it. Just start doing it. Just start playing. Just start doing it. Go do it. Oh my God, I feel like Shia LaBeouf right now. Just do it. Just do it. Just get in there, download, start typing stuff in, start getting cool stuff out of it. Ask it ridiculous stuff. I mean, really, ask it ridiculous stuff. That's the best way to get an idea of what it's capable of, because you ask it to do something ridiculous and it does it for you. You're like, oh my God, I didn't know it could do this. What else can it do? And then when you start stringing ridiculous things together, like multiple ridiculous, like build me a website and connect it to a payment, blah, 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 and, you know, put out a Facebook ad for me, take over my browser and make my Facebook ad for you, start running the ad, and it does it all on its own. You're like, oh shit, like I really can have a 4-hour work week. I don't have to work 40 hours a week anymore because I have this agent doing all these tedious things that I would have been doing. I can spend my time maybe on, a few phone calls a week, or, strategizing what app I want to make. So just do it. Stop trying to understand it. Don't worry about the acronyms. Don't worry what ChatGPT means. Don't worry why they named it Claude. Don't worry about Opus and Sonnet and all this stuff. Just go download it and start asking it ridiculous questions. Have fun.